Today I'm going to teach you 3 ways that you can improve hydration as an athlete. Let's go. Hi, I'm Alex, a sports dietitian and nutrition coach. Welcome again to my channel. Great to have you here. So hydration is one of those things that every athlete needs to be on top of. Every athlete needs to be aware of how to do it properly, and every athlete needs to understand that it's very important to become a successful athlete. However, it is very underrated. So a lot of athletes understand it, try and dabble in it, but they don't really optimize it, or they take the easy way out too often. Now, I could talk about hydration for ages, and there's a lot more to it than just free strategies on how to improve it. But let's start here. I just want to help you improve by giving you ideas of how you can actually increase hydration in a more efficient way.
It's clean. It's cold. Now that's what I call high quality H2O. Oh!
Getting more liquid in you and hydrating your status does not need to be complicated. It does not need to be hard. It does not need to be something that is kind of pushed to the wayside. Let's show you how easy it can be. So the first strategy I'm going to share with you, okay, number 1 is tea and coffee. Okay, athletes don't realize that tea and coffee contributes to your hydration status. Now, am I saying just drink tea and coffee, especially the coffee? You know, be careful with caffeine. You don't want to be having heaps of that. But tea and coffee actually contributes to your hydration status. So if you're already drinking a lot of tea and coffee, well, consider that part of your hydration. If you're not and you're sick of water, and the reason you can't get hydrated is because you're just sick of just chugging down water after water, if you're a tea or coffee person, that can actually boost it up for you. Now, there's a long-held belief that the caffeine in coffee and that sort of stuff is diuretic, and because of that, it doesn't hydrate you. But the hydrating effects of the coffee and of the tea, if it's a caffeinated tea, actually goes above the diuretic effect. So because of that, you're actually still considered a hydrating fluid. So yeah, if you're sick of water and that's the reason you're not hydrating, or if you're just someone that hasn't been considering it, tea and coffee, okay? Don't go crazy on the coffee, obviously, but tea and coffee will contribute to your hydration status. Number 2, and probably my favorite one, this is especially for people who are getting sick of water because it's just a different way of doing it, is using cordial, specifically using sugar-free cordial. Now, I mean, you can use the normal cordial if you're using it more like a hydration and carbohydrate source. That's a different story, but that's a different topic for a different day. For now, we're just talking about sheer hydration, and cordial, specifically sugar-free cordial, is a great way to replicate a liquid as much as you can to just normal water while having it with flavor. This is what I use for athletes, especially ones that just can't stomach more water, aren't into water, all that sort of stuff. Giving a little bit of sugar-free cordial gives that flavor and drink a lot more. I know that I'm like that. I don't mind water, especially nice chilled water, but sometimes I just get sick of drinking so much water. So then if I have a little bit of sugar-free cordial around, put a little bit of that in there, it's all good. Okay, I drink a lot more, it's a lot easier to do, and you go from there. So yeah, sugar-free cordial, it's underrated. Go get some, put it in your water. You'll see how much more easily you stay hydrated. And number 3 is use slushies. Now this is specifically for athletes who are training in the heat or hot climates, or if you just like slushy kind of drinks. But if you can make yourself some slushies out of your favorite sugar-free cordial mix or something of that nature, you'll be doing great. It has been shown that actually slushies help with hydration because they're cold and slushy and a different texture. It helps athletes actually get more hydrated because it helps them want to consume more. So you use slushies to help get more fluid in, use slushies to get more, get more cooling in your system, so to speak, as well, because a lot of the times it's about keeping you cool too, and see if it actually helps you. It's something that we use here in Australia quite often with athletes because of the hot climate, especially during summer, and it's mostly used as a way to regulate temperature, but if you add it into the mix, it is going to contribute to your liquids, okay? It's going to contribute to your hydration status. Food for thought. And now a bit of a bonus one, just the top of my head, I'm like, let's share this one, let's give them a bonus one, is consume a lot of the liquidy kind of fruits, like watermelons and that sort of stuff. Those kind of fruits will give you liquids and help you get hydrated without feeling like you're drinking more water to get hydrated. So think about where in your food supply you can actually get more liquids. Fruit is a great place to start, basically, because a lot of fruit has a large water content, and that will get you a bit more hydration in. So yeah, it was just on the top of my head. I'm like, let's share this. Hope that helps you out as well. A nice, delicious way to get fluids in. Okay, so there you go. That's my 3 easy strategies to just get started with. Okay, tea and coffee is a way to get hydrated, sugar-free cordial, and then if you're feeling the heat, slushies can work well as well. And if you've got some fruit lying around, especially things like watermelon, great way to get hydrated. Now what you do is leave a comment below. Leave a comment below and let me know what is your main source of hydration. Okay, what do you use to stay hydrated on the field, on the court, wherever it is you're playing? Hit the like button if this video was helpful and if you enjoyed it. And as always, if you have not subscribe to the channel so you know when I release a new video. And while you're at that, might as well just hit that bell, okay? Hit the bell so you know exactly when I do so. So until next time, stay classy, have a good one, see ya.